Welcome, Taurus. We're doing predictions for you today. It is a general reading, so trust yourself in what resonates, leave what does not. And this reading is for wherever Taurus is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. And I am going to be giving away a 1-hour personal reading for the 90,000th subscriber on my channel. So kind of likely it's going to happen this month. So if you are the 90,000th subscriber, you will be an instant winner. And I'll be announcing it in the first week in August. So good luck, everyone. My personal readings are open if you need extra guidance and support at this time. Spots are limited. They're deeply transformational, mix of psychic guidance as well as mindset coaching. So I will put that link on here and down below. All right, let's dive in. So Taurus, let's have a look at the energies that you're working through right now surrounding you. Okay, there's a need for you to look deeper into your fear. What's holding you back? What's holding you stuck? Could be fears that you're projecting about a situation. Or some of you are feeling a bit gloomy and flat, which means that you're either looking backwards, focusing negatively on a situation, not seeing the light in it, the positives in it, or you're projecting fears into the future. Which means you've got to bring yourself back to the now time and time again. And there is a need for you to turn frustration into success. It says the heroes are conquerors of pain. So rising above challenges, keep moving yourself forward. Just going to make you stronger. Yeah, you've got a message to keep going. Don't give up right now. The path is open and clear ahead. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Nature's Whispers Oracle. Okay, there's possibly someone that you need to show your support to, even if they're acting out or being a bit difficult or going through a hard time. And you are deep in contemplation, or you need to. It's directly about why you're feeling like you are. When you figure that out, it's going to lead to transformation. Could transform a situation. Okay. There is a need to celebrate differences. So if you're having difficulty with someone else, it's because you're really different from each other, right? So how do I get on with someone, work with someone, be connected to someone? Doesn't matter who they are, family, friends, workplace, lover. Highly unlikely it's a lover. Is how do I accommodate the fact that we're on different paths? We look at life in a different way without getting into disagreements or conflict. And there is a need for you to trust your own understanding. So seeking your own inner guidance and wisdom about your path moving forward. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Okay, you've got spark here, which for you could be a spark of life. It could be a spark of creation. And you've also got talisman here. So there could be a special object that catches your eye that's going to boost you up, give you a bolt of energy. It could be something that's symbolic to you. It could be a crystal. Okay. And some of you are very much protecting treasure. So if you've gone through hard times, you've lost things, you're kind of tightly holding on to what you have. And not only protecting self, but protecting what you have. And Spirit saying, you don't need to do that. We're watching over you. And there's possibly going to be some unexpected visitors. It could be literally at your home. It could mean that you've got things going on in your mind that you're just allowing the monkey mind to run the show, allowing people to live rent-free in your head, which means you're just overthinking a whole lot of stuff. Let's have a look at any deeper meanings here, hidden truths. Oh, darlings, you've got look deeper into your fear, and then you've got look deeper into the meaning here. Okay, so don't take things on surface level if you've got fears coming up. And particularly if you're projecting fears onto situations or other people, because there's something going on within you. Because love is important, right? Friends, family, love relationships, you need to remember that love is important. And you have a big destiny this lifetime. So if you're feeling sad and gloomy, Spirit's saying, why are you feeling like that? What is there that will help you come out of that and focus on the positive and your steps forward and what you want to create in your life? There's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be things that get in our way. Okay, you need to release attachments to a person or outcome. I've got to say, some of you may be applying for jobs against other people and not getting them, which kind of frustrates you big time. Particularly if you're in competition with each other and you're very different to each other. That message is channeling through. If you're waiting on some kind of outcome and you're really attached to it, nervous and all that kind of stuff, you've done as much as you can do. You've got to just let it go and focus on other things. It's important for you right now to hold your center. You're having a deep awakening within your soul. Well, that's going to be uncomfortable. Yes, it is. Oh, there's some rattling going on in there. All right, let's put you some guidance from the tarot. Okay, there is a message that you need to trust your intuition on what is coming up for you when you go into a deeper level of understanding of, your fears, your emotional states. What does it mean? Okay. Some of you have an idea, an amazing opportunity that's going to come in for you. And your cup's going to be overflowing with love, right? There's all this happiness and joy here. It can represent a love interest, but mostly what's coming through for you is how you feel about self and life. Okay, there are some choices that you need to make in front of you, possibly procrastinating on. And you need to clear out the clutter, get really organized, disciplined. Some of you are procrastinating big time. For others, there may be somebody that you need to help who's going through something. It may even be a physical illness where it's going to disrupt your life for a while. You got the Chariot. You will be able to move forward again, right? You will be able to charge forward again. The effort, whatever it is, even if it's support for someone, is going to make a big difference to them. And you will be recognized for it. As in, they will be very thankful. Okay. Some of you are worrying about deception or dealing with people who are deceptive. Okay, and that's just you holding yourself stuck there, Spirit saying. That's the ego talking. Don't give yourself excuses not to move forward. Right now, it's more important that you plan on what you want to create, the next steps on your journey, directly related to your finances and your career. Let's have a look at this deep awakening happening within your soul here. Not to give up, keep going. Okay, there's a beautiful Ten of Cups love here. Some of you are in that connection. If that's what you want, you need to keep moving yourself forward if it's not in your life. Okay. There is going to be some unexpected money that's going to come in and help you. And it's going to come in when you're in high vibration. Because right now you're going to block it if you're in a low vibration. So you need to be in high vibration. And those channels of manifestation are going to be open. And right now you just need to hold your center, hold your strength. Again, it's coming through. Particularly if anybody unexpected shows up at your door. Yes. Aunt Maisie's just rocked up. Okay. Some of you are definitely experiencing sleepless nights. I don't know if you're worrying that someone's going to show up in your door. Okay. You've got the Lovers here, which is embracing true love. Some of you have definitely got a beautiful love happening here. Could be a very long committed partnership. It could be a new one. All right, let's pull you some clarifiers with the Muse Tarot. Again, Spirit's saying it's time for a brand new, fresh start. Let go of the fears. Release any heavy burdens. Let them go. And some of you definitely protecting yourself more than you're actually getting out of your comfort zone. And instead of doing that, you just need to apply temperance and balance to situations. So what does that look like? Well, if someone's going through something, well, you could say, look, I can provide some kind of assistance and support, not to the point that it's detrimental to your own life, right? You might then have to go, well, I can provide so much support. And then if you've got siblings, brothers, sisters, if it's an adult, for example, give you a simple example. If it's like an elderly parent that needs help and care around their health and well-being, well, you could do part of it. Your brother Joe could do the other part of it. We're just talking story now, right? Versus you taking on the whole bit. And watch that worst case scenario black and white thinking, because that is going to trip you up. You do have to act in accordance with your own values and integrity and what's possible. Wow. Instead of worrying about deception, getting stuck in illusionary states, you've just got to be in emotional balance, right? We've got the King of Cups energy coming out, and step into your star energy, which is faith, positivity, optimism, believing in yourself, having confidence that things are going to go your way. Let's have a look at you persevering, keep going. There's a beautiful Ten of Cups love here. Oh, some of you massively overthinking things. Yep. And it can be directly related to what you want to create in your life. You got the Ace of Materials, so it could be a love relationship. Well, if you want to kick off a love relationship, you've got to start at the beginning. You can't instantly jump to a 10 of Cups, right? You've got to build a foundation with someone, put the effort in. If it's an idea that you have, it's going to take time to build and work on, but it is going to create the abundance and prosperity you are so desiring. Has the potential to do that. Oh, God, darlings, again, you've pulled sleepless nights. What is going on with you? What is going on? Spirit's saying you're worrying about things overly. On the other side of that, it's the sun coming out. Your plans are going to work out perfectly. If you keep doing that, you're going to work yourself into a dark night of the soul, right? Which is really uncomfortable, and you've done it to yourself. Everything's in progress right now. So there's possibly timing stuff going on. And there's going to be situations where you need to step up and speak your truth. Say your no's when you can say your no's or need to. Yes is when you feel like you are able to do something, versus not speaking up and worrying what other people think, that, you're putting them out. Or Taurus, listen up, darlings. Right in the corner of your reading, you got the Ten of Materials, which is generational wealth, passing an inheritance off to your children. There's so much abundance there. Some of you may be receiving an inheritance. All right. It won't be instantly, right? It may take a few months to come in. All right, let's put some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Okay, there is a need for you to be vigilant. Why is that coming out? Okay, it's related to self. Okay, so don't show a false self to people. Don't put on a false front and say I'm happy when you're not happy. That someone's not going to put you out when they are going to put you out. You've just got to be honest, right? Express your vulnerability. Be your natural, authentic self. Some of you are afraid to use your talents and abilities, and you're very talented. There's something here where you are going to you need to put the hard work in, and it's related to others. Look, it is going to put you out on some level. It's going to put your life out on some level, your schedule out. And it's time to reflect. Those of you with a message resonated that you're still looking backwards at a situation in the past, or saying things to yourself that are disempowering and the ego's playing out, is you've got to figure out why you're doing that. Because it's holding you back from your potential, stepping fully into your star energy. Yeah, definitely got a new day dawning here. New beginnings want to happen for you. Some of you, it's with an idea you want to kick off. Others, it's in love. Or both. Both at the same time. Yeah. Those of you experiencing sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, you need to ground your energy. You're ungrounded big time. You're stuck in the root chakra and the sacral chakra, mostly. Not up here from heart chakra up. Higher vibration, you're stuck in the lower chakras. So if we get out in nature and connect those feet to Mother Earth, even if it's just a gentle walk, other things that ground your energy, yoga, meditation, those kind of practices will ground your energy. It's going to create more balance in the physical body, mental body, emotional body. And it's also going to elevate the spiritual body. Darlings, you got to see yourself in nature. Double message. Double message. Spirit's being very playful with you right now. Okay, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. Oh, you've got the dog spirit. You need to be loyal to what you love. So the people that are most important to you, the things that you enjoy doing. And the dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. You do need to have a good look at self, darlings, and see where you're tripping yourself up. It'll be the one staring back at you in the mirror. Yeah, that one. Yeah. You got the eagle spirit. Spirit's got your back. They're watching over you big time. Yeah. They're not going to let you fall. No. And the seahorse spirit, watch and wait. There are going to be situations that are outside of your control where you're going to need to be patient and see how things unfold. And the wombat spirit, be at home. So as much as you can, have a little bit of downtime in terms of relaxation is what we're talking about. All right, let's pull your crowning energy from the Journey of Love Oracle. Oh, here we go. All right. Darlings, there's going to be a choice you're going to need to make. Let's pull you up the guidance. You ready? It says, Taurus, there is a choice you need to make. Did I not just say those words? You're aware of it already, or it's coming into your awareness very soon. Embrace the unknown and say yes. You will have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive and therefore be able to share much more. If anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as the cleansing of your emotional waters, as they receive so much more inflow from the divine ocean. Let the old layers rise to the surface of your awareness to be washed away. What seems to be so much in the context of your emotional waters is not so much when it's compared to what the great ocean is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take the old, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new, that you may serve life all the better. And this oracle brings you guidance. It's safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, then it's an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. Do this now. It's your time to step up, make your life easier on yourself and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now, the divine is calling for you to play. There's a poem here. It says, our lives are measured in choices we have made along the path we call living. Each compass point a possibility, each step an opportunity. Seemingly random, each decision moves us in a direction both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing, or the surrender of letting all unfold, leads us to a place we started from, where we made that first choice to be here again. No right or wrong choice, darlings, just what's in alignment with, in your best interests, what feels natural for you. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoy this reading, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Reach out if you feel like you need a personal reading. Booking links on here and down below. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.